to get started, folks.
Washington's 106.7 WJFK. Here starts Ron and Fez.
Okay, good. You're in for that, right?
Ron and Fez.
Tomorrow is a big day for our own Billy Staples, Fezzy. Billy's going in for what's known as, I believe, an upper GI. Is that the name of it?
Yeah, he's getting a camera shoved down his throat, and they're going to check out his upper body.
Yeah, because apparently he's got a busted staple, and the only way that they can see that is to drop a... Now, I don't think I could do this. I don't think I could swallow a string even and let it go down my gullet like that, let alone a big camera, and it's like a hose connected to it?
How does it work exactly, Billy?
I'm thinking it's like a cable hose, like from the...
No, I talked to them. They said it's as big as a fire hose.
Oh, no.
It takes 2 nurses to hold it.
Oh.
As they feed it down your gullet.
Are you nervous about this?
Yeah.
Do they knock you out?
No. You get a lousy Valium. You get a Valium and a throat spray.
You take a Valium before you even call the doctor.
No. I mean, I take a Xanax when I need it.
Yeah.
But, it's like the whole difference is they spray your throat with like a chloroseptic, a local antiseptic or something, which is like nothing.
I think we've all had chloroseptic. That really doesn't do much.
No, and then you have to sit there and go, well, they knock you out, right? She goes, oh, no, you have to keep swallowing this tube to make sure it goes all the way down your throat.
As they're feeding the fire hose down you.
You're going to throw it back up, aren't you?
Well, that's why they tell me nothing to eat after midnight. I'm like, oh, great. Can't even have, like, the snacks.
And you also can't get them wet.
You gremlin. Now, what happens if you throw up while this thing's in there?
It's going to hurt like hell.
What if I know you, because by the time you get there tomorrow, you're going to be so hungry, you're going to actually swallow it and digest it.
It's attached. I don't think they can actually...
I know you when you start to chomp. It's going to look like one of the little puppies in that movie, The Lady and the Tramp, with the spaghetti.
Oh, I'm not going to suck the whole thing. I mean, no, because then they'd have to yank it out even further, Ron.
What are they looking for?
They're checking my surgical procedure. I had the stomach stapling, and it appears that one or more of the staples may have come loose.
All right, you're the first person in medical history to put on weight after having your stomach stapled.
No, not the first person in medical history. The first person...
No, you're a medical marvel. You really are.
You know what? You should lose your name, Billy Staples. You're not Billy Staples anymore.
I'll be Billy Reese Staples.
Just like the Matrix, reloaded.
Does that mean you have to change your IMDb name again?
I can only hope.
And your 8x10 glossies?
Yeah, I could just put a sticker over those. So,
it's a do-over.
My middle initial.
Once again, it's a do-over.
No. So we have to go back to your old name, Billy Fat Pants?
No, we're not going back. I never had Billy Fat Pants.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Because he didn't know.
Oh.
He did not know he was Billy Fat Pants.
I wish you'd check your own IMDb bio.
I've been called a lot of things. Trust me. I have been...
What have some of your nicknames been over the year?
Oh, let's see. 4th grade, my teacher called me Big Billy, Silly Billy. I mean, this is...
Teachers are great.
Teachers are wonderful. I was always called Chugsy Ubsy.
When were you alive?
The 30s. All right, what else?
I was on a tub of lard.
Tub of lard was actually your nickname?
That was from his mom.
Not just a name that people would yell at you meanly, but like, hey, where's Tub of lard?
Oh, no, I was Weeble because I looked like a Weeble. The Weebles wobble thing that
they don't fall down?
Yeah,
but you do fall down.
You proved them wrong. You proved those cruel kids wrong. You did fall down, Weeb.
Yeah, well,
What else?
Oh, God, Weeble. I was Elgin.
What was Elgin for?
Because they said my hair looked like a bale of hay. Elgin Baylor.
Actually a little witty.
Yeah. And finally, they're not focusing on the fat.
What about fat stuff?
Oh, fat stuff, yeah. It was just...
Rock bottom?
Porky.
Porky, they would call you?
Yeah, Porky. Then it would be like, tons of fun. Tons of fun was always fun. That was, anything insulting.
All those things hurt a little bit, though?
A little bit? Are you kidding?
No,
what do you think
don't
I
get
have?
mad at me. I'm just asking.
You're lucky. You never had to go through the hell that I went through as a child.
Well, why you snap?
I know.
You're the one swallowing a tube tomorrow.
It brings that back.
You're talking about a grilled cheese when you got stapled.
Fatty Fatterton, please try to control yourself.
This is not, hold on. I'm ready.
That one is on the IMDb.
Yeah, I know.
What happened when they used to call you Manteats? You still doing that name?
No, that only happened in here.
D-cups?
No.
What about Meat Fist?
That was more related to...
Bib Boy? Remember they used to call you Bib Boy?
Oh, God, don't bring that up.
And then you were Fat Guy when we first met you. Your name on the radio was Fat Guy.
Fat Guy was the name I got on the Opie and Anthony show, yeah.
So did you have like a growth spurt at some point?
Yeah.
Grossberg.
Or were you always fat, like going right into kindergarten?
Well, I was like the tallest kid up till about 7th or 8th grade. I reached the height I am now.
Now you're just low to the ground, wide of the road.
Yeah.
I heard that nickname. And didn't they call you two-time loser?
Many times.
Five-time rehab?
Just recently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
That's been a more recent one. But all the kids' names really stuck and hurt like a needle in your heart.
And No Dink. I remember your wife said that she used to call you No Dink.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, I got a great Billy ex-wife story. We'll talk about it a little later on tonight. But she gets nuts with him.
All right. I can't wait. I love it when we have a Luna story.
Luna Vachon, that's your ex-wife. I'll let you tell. Here's what basically happened, because I would let him tell it, but it goes on and on. So me and Billy are together the other night. The phone keeps ringing, and it's her. So he looked at it, and he knows it's her. It keeps ringing again, like after. Must have rang like 4 or 5 times. Finally, he answers the phone. Say exactly what she said to you.
I was like, hello? And she goes, what is so important? Why are you calling me 4 times, 5 times in a row in the middle of the day? You're at work.
Good for you.
I was like, well, it's my lunch hour, and I had to get into, okay, so you never call me at work. Something must be very, very important, for you to call me this much. What is so important? She goes, well, when I left the house this morning, there was a car coming down the block that looked exactly like yours. And I said, oh, could that be Billy? But no, wait, he's not in New York. But did Billy come back? Is it Billy's car?
Now, Billy, is she thinking that you're stalking her?
Yes,
or?
she thinks I'm coming back and following her. And she calls me constantly just to say that she saw a car that looked like mine.
And that she rang the phone off the hook for?
Yeah.
Like she was frightened for her life.
Like, it's like, you know what? There are thousands of cars that look like mine.
You must have stalked her before, though, and scared her.
Well, I had every reason to.
Why would you have every reason to?
I have valid reasons for
here's the
past
thing.
behavior.
You think that Billy would be the crazy one in this relationship? I don't think he is, Fuzz.
Yeah, I never take Billy's side in anything, but now all of a sudden she sounds like the nut.
Yeah. Without a doubt, I'm glad I'm finally getting my just rewards here, that I am not the crazy one.
Yeah, you got a crazy ex-wife.
No, I say you're both the crazy ones.
Well, no. I mean, come on. I've never done anything like this. I mean, it's like, I've never, just a
Has she
call.
stalked you before?
Oh,
Because, she's always on the phone for you. For being the ex-wife, you guys are on the phone constantly.
I know.
That is stalking.
I did tell her. I finally said to her, I said last week, I said, look, what is so important? What do you have to tell me? Nothing. I was like, then why are you calling me? I said, I need some space. Leave me alone. You obviously are going and doing whatever you want without any regard.
Yeah, she's boning that guy, right?
I don't know what's going on with that guy.
Yeah, she is.
Anyway.
But she's acting crazy with you. She shows up and brings you giant bags of pistachios.
And I think you guys are getting back together because she gives you a pillow-sized bag of pistachios.
Pillowcase full of nuts.
Maybe she's hoping he chokes on one of them.
And you're getting the giant jumbo king-size bag of Lifesavers.
And Slim Jims. I got them
I think
coming.
that's just me.
You got any of those Lifesavers left?
No.
How do you go through a barrel of Lifesavers?
And that's what it was.
I quit smoking.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot.
There's a good reason those Lifesavers went away.
I don't know what it is about those crazy ex-girlfriends, those crazy relationships. There's something addictive about them, though.
Yeah, but you know what? It drives you nuts. I was like, just give me a little space. Let me see if I miss it before. You're not even giving me a chance to realize, if I have feelings for missing you, you don't leave me the frig alone. It's like how was your day? You didn't ask me this when we were married. How was my day?
Now she's obsessed.
Yeah. Oh, how are things at work? Since when do you give that?
Eventually she's going to cut your head off and keep it in the closet, and then she'll be happy. Then
you'll always be with her.
Right next to your little dink.
Are you ready for this Saturday? She called like 3 or 4 times, and I just didn't feel like, Sunday, I'm sorry, and I didn't feel like dealing with it right after Saturday night and stuff. And I was just like, all of a sudden I see her walking up the driveway of my house. I'm like, open the door, I was like, what are you doing here? Oh, I tried to get in touch with you, and I just wanted to see what was going on. I'm like, if I wanted to talk to you, I would have picked up the phone.
Wow,
We'd still be married.
She wants to get back together. This is so obvious.
Well, then I shouldn't have
make up just to break up.
I shouldn't have caught her at the club Saturday night with the guy she's not seeing.
Is that right? Now, what are you, following her?
Right, now we go back the other way, psycho.
No. I went out to meet a friend at a club, okay, all the way out.
I know that's a lie. You don't have any.
Yes, I do, actually.
And you're not supposed to be in a club.
It was a restaurant, actually. It was a restaurant.
Now we changed it.
It was a restaurant.
It's a club sandwich.
An old friend, an old friend. And
Guy or girl?
Guy.
Go ahead.
No, he owns the place.
Well, yeah, okay.
And so now we were like talking, and all of a sudden...
Who owns the speakeasy gin joint that you're waltzing into?
Too short for cocktails. Yeah, crazy bastard. All right, so you walk in there with...
I know. Friends.
Right,
you knock on the back door because prohibition's going on. Then what happened next, Muggsy?
We were talking, and all of a sudden, my ex walks over, and she has this like look on her face, this really scared look, and she's like,
"That's a natural look."
Yeah, she thought you showed up.
She's like, "What are you doing here?" I'm like, "I'm talking to my buddy," and
Toots.
And like, I'm just over here, just watching my friends play, So I said, okay.
Play what?
Music. It was
okay.
friends from
I thought
a band
your friends play.
No.
All right, so go ahead.
Was Queen Latifah singing that night in Chicago?
Roxy. So what's the whole point of this story?
The point of the story is I go over and I talk to her, and like she's like scared and stuff, and so I said, look, I'm not going to leave you alone. I mean, I'm not going to stay here and bother you. I'm going to go. I'm going to have some dinner. I had some dinner in the back. My friend came and sat with me, and then she comes in the back, looks at me, and she goes, so is everything okay? I was very surprised to see you. Is everything going all right? I said, look, I left you alone, I didn't want to...
Don't bore us like we're your friends that like you outside the show.
But then I looked over there, and I see this guy standing behind the speaker.
That's the whole... Oh, he's hiding from you?
Yeah.
Why don't you go over and punch him in his nuts?
She didn't think I saw him over there. Why would I punch him with his nads?
Put your nads up.
I know, because you're low to the ground, wide to the road.
No, we're separated, so she can do what she wants. But, my life is an open book. I've got to explain everything because she reads the recaps. And
your life is the big book.
True.
Sure it is.
And
I went over there. I see he had the big book out, Fuzzy, and there was beer bottle stains all over it. He was using it as a coaster.
Those were coffee cup stains. They're very similar.
So go ahead.
So anyway, the guy's hiding behind the speakers the whole night, right? Now I'm
afraid of Billy?
And it doesn't like...
Afraid of the Weeble.
Yeah, and she doesn't let on that he's there, and she still hasn't let on that he's been there. So as I said, look, I'm going to leave, right? So I said, good night to my wife, and as I walk around behind the speaker, I duck around the speaker, and I go, see you, Michael.
Nice. That's always...
Good one.
That's what always the fags do when they think they're being tough. And I just looked at him, and I said, good day, sir. Good day.
Stand down, sir.
It was not faggot. She was being the bigger man.
Nice to see you, Michael. That's not being a bigger man. It's being half gay.
It is not. How is it half gay?
I can't believe you wore that shirt out. Is that what you screamed at him?
No, it was not half gay at all.
Hey, David, you're on Run Fez.
Hey, David.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
What's going on, guys?
Go ahead, pal.
Hey, Billy, your life's not an open book. It's a freaking cookbook.
That's so good.
Thank you very much, David.
The callers are really catching on.
Yeah, they're getting it.
Howard Stern, Don and Mike, Bill O'Reilly, Ron and Fez, and the Washington Redskins. 106.7 WJFK.